All right, we're going live with Tyrell Brown of Saginaw, Michigan. He's gonna paint a plate. What's up, bro?
What's good, my brother? How you doing?
All right, all right. So you're gonna paint a plate. You already got the design laid out.
Yeah, I got it in my head. I'm just gonna do basically one of my stock designs. Um, I'm- I ain't really got nothing planned. I'm just kind of go freestyle it, but I know what it is already.
All right, all right.
Hopefully, I'm gonna try to get two right quick. I'm gonna go through the whole process um, of doing everything except clear. Everybody already kind of know about clear. It's rattle can. You just shoot it, and it is what it be.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. If I was at my store that I used to have, or if I was in my trailer, I got a dedicated board where I always shoot my tags at. But I'm in my basement. I don't shoot very many tags at all anymore. So I just take some masking tape, stick it to the back of the plate, and stick it on the shirt board. This one has not really been prepped, so scuffing it a little bit.
You use what scuff pad? You use green one, or you got a different kind? Oh, you got
Man,
sandpaper?
that's a scuff pad. It's a red one. You can use anything. I mean, sometime I in the past I didn't even scuff them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you just went at it, huh?
Yeah, yep. Just shooting it with a little white, like basically a primer. And then, the old school, dry it a little bit.
You use a dryer,
Yeah,
hair dryer.
yep.
Yeah, yeah. See, I use a heat gun. I don't know. It
I
just dries faster for me, I guess.
Yeah, I've never really used a heat gun for whatever reason. I don't know because they get too hot or whatever, or being cheap. You get these $10 ones that last for 15 years. So I don't know.
Yeah.
But as you see, it don't take very much time because you're not really laying the paint on thick at this point right here. Not that you really lay a lot of paint on anyway, but you just kind of shoot it and dry it, shoot it and dry it.
Yeah. Did you do a lot of plates over there? Because Texas is a two tag state, so we really don't do a bunch of them.
Yeah, we used to actually, yeah, we do a gang of plates. If I was out there advertising them, I could still do a bunch of them, but I don't have my shop, and with me working full time, I don't really have time to be busy with a whole lot of orders, and I can see it would get real busy because there's not too many people doing tags, especially full custom tags.
Yeah.
You might be able to go to like an auto parts store and find something already done. You do your own letters, or a place that specializes in auto accessories, and you pick number three off the wall, and you got them plastic letters, stick-ons, or something like that.
Oh
You might
yeah, yeah.
find a sign shop that do it. But that's about it.
When I had my shop in Galveston, I did do tags, but it was for like the people um from out of state. Ed
Right,
said,
right.
"What kind of paint are you using?
All I use is Aquaflow.
Aquaflow."
Yeah, I've always used Aquaflow. I use Createx from time to time if I'm running out of a color, or I ain't got something, or whatever the case is, like a special color. If I want to mix something, I use Createx. But that's all I ever use. I'm not finicky about paint too much like that, but I've just always used Aquaflow.
Is that local for you?
No, I have to order it.
You have to order it.
Yeah.
Hmm. So you get the but now that you don't paint as much, you just don't you just do it as a hobby now, or you still kind of like do it, make a little money.
I still make money with it. It's not full time like it once was. It's hard to work a full time job and then paint it at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's how I
It's
was. I used to go home at night and paint in my garage in the middle of the night.
Yeah, but I ain't that dedicated like that, man. I ain't even gonna act like I am. When I get out of work, I want to be out of work.
Yeah,
I still do stuff for like people I know, been loyal customers or something. If it's a big order, I ain't finna do it. I ain't even gonna front. I'm just like I said, I'm halfway lazy these days.
nah, he ain't mad at
And what you see me doing is pretty much basically what I would be doing at my shop or in my trailer. People say I'm not a good role model as far as painters go, but can you see me?
you. Yeah,
Um, I just paint. I don't have the best paint habits. If I said I had the best paint habits, I would be lying. But I'm
but
I get the
I mean,
job done.
long as the end, yeah, long as the end results are the same. I mean, everybody got their own techniques.
And I can't, man, I ain't paying the tag and golly, especially with the ocean scene and I don't know how long.
Man, yeah, there's some people that do it daily and they got it down pat.
I mean, I was doing it daily. I would do a bunch of tags, but it just I'm out of practice a little bit because I just haven't been doing them. It's all muscle memory.
Somebody said the end justifies the means.
The ends of that dollar, so that's all it means.
Yep, yep. In the end,
If I was, on a regular basis, it would be a little neater than this because, you know, I would be in practice.
yeah, yeah.
But
What airbrush are you using right now?
this is a Vega 2000 right here. This is one I'm using.
Oh, that's an old school.
Um,
Yeah.
I actually just got these back from Badger. I had a bunch of them in a box, and they were just trash. And I went to Chicago, and I took them in, and they cleaned them, and they sent them back, and they've been
Oh,
working ever since. I still got
oh,
about 5 of them over there. I got some Vegas, Anthems, and some Iwatas.
oh, nice. Yeah.
And then again, on that, I'm not like everybody else. I'm not finicky. I'm sorry, I don't know if you can hear me. I'm not finicky about what brush I use either. As long as it do me good.
Yeah.
I try to stick with a bunch of the same ones. Somebody might have all 15 might be Iwatas.
Yeah.
I might have 12 Iwatas, and then who knows? I might have a spare Pache around, and they just happen to be working good that day, so I connect it.
Hey, whatever get the job done.
Yeah, for real on that.
So in Saginaw, y'all would do beat scenes, or y'all would just do or you do any kind of different kind of designs for it?
And I literally, where my book at? I'm gonna show you my. They call it a playbook right here. These right here, if you can see this,
Yeah.
that's all my tag stencils.
Okay.
You see how thick that thing is?
Yeah. Yeah.
All handmade tag stencils. So it was the sky's the limit. And then you still was coming up with stuff on the spot and all that, depending on who want what. So I had all kind of stuff, some stuff would be a one-off, and then it would be something that I thought would be a one-off. It turned into a major piece for a while. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on where I was at because me, I traveled. I was in Georgia. Did a little spots down in Texas. I messed around with Richard Hernandez a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Of course, my partner, Gangsta Airbrush Keith Reeves, who started me painting. We Oklahoma, we Indiana, Ohio, Kentucky. We was literally on the circuit, so I was everywhere.
I would say yeah. You must have been a traveling artist, like doing the fairs and stuff like that.
Yep, yep, that's exactly what it was.
Ed said that the business slow down in Saginaw, or what made you close your business and start doing?
It did. This was way pre-COVID. Um, but the truth of the matter is, my wife's job did something real dumb, so I had to step up and do what I had to do. Can you hear me over the paint?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We can still
Okay,
hear you.
okay. So yeah, it was one of them man things. I had to do what I had to do to make everything work right.
Yeah, be that way. Uh
It
oh.
wasn't. Go ahead, you can take it or whatever.
No, no, go ahead. That's fine.
It sounds
Probably
like
just
you
a
still
bunch of
got a.
questions anyway.
It sounds like you still got a regular landline.
Oh yeah, I'm in the store. I'm in the mall.
Okay.
So I have a landline and then I have my personal phone, but I don't never really give my phone out.
Oh, I understand that one, brother. I understand that.
But yeah. So, but on the fairs, did you did plates on the fairs or you did shirts? 'Cause you gotta be. It's all about speed when you own them out and about.
Well, that's kind of like a double-edged sword. I did everything depending on when it was. When I first started, we literally did everything because we didn't know the formula. You know what I'm saying? If you want to call it that.
Yeah.
But when I figured out the formula, like sometimes even like the early part of the day when it's slow, I would have tags on display.
Hmm.
And then once it started getting heavier, where I couldn't do tags because they take so long to do, so to speak, I would take my displays off. Hey, well, you had tags earlier. Well, that was earlier.
Yeah, that was earlier. Yeah. I had
Get the,
time then. I don't have time no
yeah,
more.
yep. That's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
But I mean, we did everything, and it was always like that. Once we figured out what the serious niche was, because we were pre trucker hats.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
that
So I
is
mean,
like tags
yeah.
probably was trucker hats back then.
Yes
You
and
know what I'm
no.
saying?
Yeah. I mean, that was one thing, but I mean, we did everything just because Richard, he started off doing sailor hats, and we killed the sailor hat game for years. And then they went to visors. The visors was an up north thing, so he incorporated visors, and then went from visors to the ball caps to fitted hats to bucket hats as well.
The bucket
We
hats, yeah.
basically had every kind of hat, at least coming from Michigan, because we had to kind of have it kind of diverse. Some people they wouldn't touch a regular ball cap or a bucket hat or whatever, but we
Yeah.
we touched everything. We did carpet, keychains.
Oh yeah. Carpets.
I mean, even at one point, if I wasn't busy like early in the day, or if I was at the mall or where I was at, I would do shoes. I mean, I didn't care, but I much prefer doing stuff at the fair or whatever, or flea market versus my store by all means.
Yeah.
Because it's just my thing is, I guess I got spoiled or whatever. I was used to the one and done, and not worry about or didn't want to deal with people coming back, because it seemed like it's not every time, but when they came back, it was always some kind of issue or something going on for no reason. It's never really made sense to me.
Yeah. Oh, that's the thing about business are pretty much like going out on events and then coming back to your shoppers. I don't know. It's something. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying.
Oh, I feel you, because you get spoiled being on the road,
Yeah,
because
you can.
for one, the
And you
money
get
is
spoiled
good.
being in the shop, not having to worry about being on the road.
Yeah, it go both ways. But on the road, it's big money, but it's big hours.
Yeah, it's harder work
Yeah,
sometimes because it's longer hours and you're working longer and harder. You're on your feet all day.
my black gun want to act up a little bit.
Ed used to talk about doing keychains all the time.
Hey, keychains are sweet. It's just could you master them? And we did ours different. And Richard wouldn't do them because they take up too much of your time, so to speak. If you ain't used to doing them or whatever, it kind of messes up your flow.
Yeah, all that kind of stuff have learning curves. I mean, you can. I think some people would do airbrush designs, take pictures of them, make them smaller to keychain size, and then all you gotta do is slide it in there, or you can just write the name on the background of a beach scene already printed out.
Yeah, that's how we ended up doing them at the end. We had our cards printed out, on business card size, because that's what size we use, keychains. Write the name on it with a sharpie. Throw some color on it with the gun on both sides, or whatever case is. Throw a little glitter in it for that bling. Slap
Yeah.
them together and done.
Yep. Easy
I
money.
Yeah, I got this one done. See if you can see it. The
Yeah.
glare is a little bit
Tammy,
too.
is that what Tammy?
Yep, Tammy.
Yeah.
Yeah, my focus is horrible.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I don't know
Mm.
what that took. Well, about maybe 10 minutes, maybe with us talking.
Yeah. Yeah. It's down to 13 minutes 57 seconds right now.
Okay, okay. I'm gonna shoot this other one right quick. It's a little same. If I get my easel foot back right, um, same thing with a little different twist. But as you see, it's just taped up there. Same with a little masking tape.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna move to the second one. This was the first one I had shot white, and then I shot it black.
I had one of those boards, but what I had was I had screws screwed through the board,
Yep. And you
and
just
then
set
you
it up
just put
there.
the plate. Yeah, put the
Yeah,
plate
that's
up
what
there
I,
like
I
that.
would. That's what I would normally do if I was shooting a lot of tags, and just throw it on there. And I think at one time I might have had two boards, or I had a board with two sets of screws in it or something. I don't recall. It's been so long.
Yeah, that's
You
how
know,
I had mine
I
with
mean,
two
when we
sets of
had it,
screws.
had it adapted to, to maximize on what we needed. And I didn't dry this tag all the way. Make it work. That's part of the reason why I did this black one first, because I wanted to let it dry a little bit.
Yeah, that's the thing about those hard surfaces. Sometimes it's easy to scratch the once you scratch the surface, yeah,
Yeah,
sharp
yeah,
nail or something like that. Yeah,
yeah. Well, that one wasn't always dry. When I went to put it back on the board, it was still wet. You see, I got paint on my fingers from on the plate.
yeah.
It's
So this is
still
one of your
kind.
stencils you was talking about.
Yeah, 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 yeah. And I've seen different people do the same tag a different way. You know, basically paint the whole tag and then cover it up and shoot black around it. And we just never did it like that.
Oh, to clean up, get all your colors, and then clean it up later.
Yeah, yeah, that's just how we never did it. You tell me what you want on this one. You just want regular hearts or you want an ocean scene inside these hearts?
Regular hearts would be fine.
Okay, cool. Shit. Excuse my French. I ain't got
What's
no
up, man?
red. Got no red hooked up. But hearts don't have to be red. They can be pink
Now you can
too.
do pink.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
You
yeah,
can
yeah.
make them any color.
Right. This is I got them at a slight disadvantage because it don't have the screws in it, and the screws would hold my stencil. So I got to gorilla it if you want to call it that.
Yeah, we got I got a podcast with Jeff Copeland tonight too, so we got a double podcast today.
Okay, cool. Well, I thank you for accommodating me. Today is my day off from my job, so try to get a
Oh
bunch of
yeah,
things done all at the same time.
I appreciate you coming on.
Hey man, all you gotta do is ask. I'm good. I'm not a selfish person. And maybe that's part of my downfall. I should be selfish.
Yeah,
Somebody asks me some advice or got a question, I don't hesitate to answer. If I was normally doing this, I would use red and some purple to get the full color.
and the
But
shading. Yeah,
yeah, but I don't have all my guns hooked up. But I can use this and get kind of close, and y'all to get the understanding about what it is.
and you write two names on that.
Yep. Sometimes I would leave it like that with just the no dimensions in it, so to speak.
Uh, oh yeah, I see it.
But I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna put a little dimension in it, in this heart over here, so they kind of look like they overlapping.
Little shadow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can tell it's two hearts now.
yeah,
Dang, I
yeah,
can't get you in the right. There we go.
yeah. You can see it. That's what purple.
Actually, that's the same blue I was just using. The pink and
Oh,
blue
okay.
kind of look purplish.
How many different fonts did you offer?
Say that again.
How many different fonts do you offer?
Basically one script.
That's it, huh?
That's it. Because I found that you get to offering people a whole bunch of extras. They don't never know when to quit. And then
Yeah.
you have to sometimes decipher stuff. So I give you give you my font, my script, and that's it. If this is a little kid, I might do some printed stuff because I know kids can't really read print. Not to be any kids can read print these days. I mean script these days, but
Well, they took script out of school.
yeah, I know. Man, I'm so mad about that. I'm
That's crazy.
how is the kids gonna know how to sign their name or whatever? Sign their checks. I know you
Write it
said
in print.
hey, I know you said you want just a basic heart, but I'm finna freak this a little bit. That ain't bad. Look,
It's coming down over here.
it's raining.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was raining here earlier. Always something going on, man. I don't know what's up with this weather. 'Cause it was just like 90 degrees, and then it just started raining.
Yeah, it's Texas. It'll be steaming a little while once that heat come back out.
Do it normally rain a lot down there, or just here and there? You there?
Yeah, yeah. My wife calling
Oh, tell
on
her
my
I said
phone.
hi.
Uh-oh. Well, yeah. Okay, I'm in the middle of a podcast. Bye.
Don't mess around and get in no trouble.
Oh, no, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm doing this one a little bit different than I would normally do it. Because usually I would just leave it all black. I wouldn't go back in and put no colors in it, but I'm feeling kind of frisky right now.
Uh-oh. Don't get too frisky.
You know, my design, even with my shirt design, if I use a stencil, I can use that stencil on more than one piece. You know,
Yeah.
it might at the end of the shape and all that is the same, but the design be totally different, or I might have the same design done in three different colors.
Now, somebody asked you what PSI you on. What PSI you use?
If I told you, I'd be lying because I really don't know. But I usually shoot about 70, and the
70
reason I don't
PSI.
know, yeah, the reason I don't know because my compressor died. My son killed my favorite compressor, and I was trying to fix it, and that one didn't work. So I had to put that one to the side, and I got another one back there, and they got a real bad air leak that I was trying to fix that
Mm,
one too because the manifold was messed up. So look like I got to go buy me another compressor or something.
yeah. But
You know how it
70
is.
ain't that bad for a hard surface.
I shoot everything in 70, not just plates. I do portraits. I do 70. Regular tees with names. I do 70. And I know some people they variate their pressure on what they painting. I know one guy. I guess he was using a micron or whatever shooting his portraits. He was down like 25 pounds. I'm like, how can you shoot anything at
Oh
that
wow.
pressure? Yeah, I need a name. RALPH, right? Oh, you the dip out on me? I guess the Hopi. That's how you spell your name. You still there? We gone? What's going on? I see me, but I don't see you. I don't know where you went, Ralph, but I'm pretty much done with this tag. Um, put a little highlights in it, and I'm just gonna wait on you, basically, brother. Hopefully, you come back real soon. But I'm still here. Don't know where he is. Yeah. Like I said, normally I shoot about 70. That was the last question posed, and that's pretty much it right there. It's a little raggedy. But that's it.
Go.
Hopefully, you gone? You back? What
Nah,
happened?
man. I kept getting calls, so it knocked my thing out.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Ralph and Pam.
Did I spell your name right?
Yeah, yeah.
Cool, 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 cool. So I kept painting. I was just saying, um, that's just what it is, man. I just paint. You know, I'm
Yeah.
not the best. I'm not the worst. I guess the only thing that really matters is get the bills paid.
Yeah. Quick question: when you clear it, how long do you wait?
After I paint it,
Yeah.
like a minute or so, just to let the paint kind of dry up a little bit. The highlights. Then I just shoot a couple easy coats, and then like I put like a thicker coat in my last one.
Yeah.
I
I used to set mine under the heat press. Do you have a certain place you set it, or?
it depends on the situation. I used to put them under my press because it stayed on when I was in my trailer or whatever. If I'm in
Yeah.
my shop, and they not picking the tag up till tomorrow, I might wait till I get ready to leave to clear them. That way I ain't got to have a clear smell in the air or whatever.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, I appreciate the time today. Sorry we had a little technical difficulties today.
Oh, it's all good, brother. Just here to keep us, motivated and all that. Without us, it ain't nobody else. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. Got to keep it going.
Yeah, I'm actually my son want to learn. He says so. I guess next week I'm gonna start him off on a paper towel.
Uh-oh. Dot lines and daggers.
Yeah. I said you got to learn to paint the way I want you to paint, not what you think. I said I'm gonna
Yeah.
let you get away with a little bit of what you want, but I said the reason why you got to paint the way I want you to is because I don't want you to learn a bunch of bad habits and have to go back and fix them.
Yeah. Later on.
And that's what I did. I had a whole gang load of bad habits that I had to change.
Mm.
So,
Well, all right, man. I appreciate your time.
hey, anytime, man. If you need
All
me,
right.
just holler.
All right. Cool.
All right.
Thanks a lot.
Peace out. Yep.
Later.
Yep.